Welcome to Unit 2, Level 2 video notes. We will be solving multi-step arithmetic problems that involve planning, which includes percent change. Percent change is when we have an original amount of something, and then from that, it either increases over time or decreases. And so we would have to find the difference out of the original equals that percent change. What is that difference percent out of 100? The three steps I follow are determining if the change is a decrease or increase from the original to the new, finding that difference, and setting up this proportion, or you can plug it into this as well because timesing by 100 to each side would give me my percent change. Let's look at our first example. To find the percent change, we're going to determine if it's a decrease or increase. And from the original to the new, it was an increase. So I know my answer is a percent increase. Now to find that percent change, I'm going to find the change or difference of what happened. So 52 subtract 30 is 22. So this amount is 22, and the absolute value means just make it positive so we don't get a negative percent. So we have 22 then out of my original, which is 30, is what percent out of 100? So we can do 22 divided by 30 times 100 to each side, or we can just cross multiply. All right, so 22 times 100 is 2200, and that's equal to 30 times x. Divide 2200 by 30, and we get 73.3 repeating. So let's say that's a 73.3% increase. That's pretty much 75% of 30, which is 22. This increased about 22. So we found the percent increase from the original of 30. Let's try another one. So we have to determine the percent change here. So was it a decrease or increase? Well, from the old or original to the new, it was a decrease. All right, so we need to find the difference. And I always do new subtract original. So 24 subtract 62.5 is negative 38.5. But these absolute values means do not have a negative percent. We know the difference was 38.5 from the rest of the proportion here. So 38.5 out of the original, which was 62.5, how much did that decrease? So x out of 100. We already know it's a decrease. We don't need that negative there. All right, so cross multiply 38.5 times 100. So that's 3,850, and that's equal to 62.5x. Divide 3,850 by 62.5, and we get 61.6. So from 62.5 to 24, it was a 61.6% decrease. And the other way we could have done it was we could have divided these and then multiplied by 100. Was still giving us the 61.6. Let's apply this to the real world. Delavan's population was 8,463 in 2010, and in 2019 it was 8,264. Got that from the Census Bureau. Find the percent change. Well, the key word is change. We have to know that that's difference, and we need to find that by subtracting, and we're going to round to the nearest hundredth in the end. So first of all, I'm going to determine if this percent change is an increase or decrease, and it went down. So my answer is going to be a percent decrease. And now I'm going to find the difference. To find the percent change, I need the change of the population. So I always do the new subtract the old. And that's an absolute value, making that positive, and it's out of the original, which was 8,463, and that's equal to the percent out of 100. All right, so 8,264 subtract 8,463 is 199, and that's out of my original 8,463, and that's our percent out of 100. One more time, this 199 was really negative 199, but the absolute value is the distance from zero, meaning it's 199 spots from zero. So once it's simplified on the inside, make it positive. All right, now let's go back and solve our proportion. You can do 199 divided by 8,463, then multiply by 100, or you can cross multiply. 19,900 is equal to 8,463 times our percent change, divide, and we get 2.35%. Now that is a decrease that we determined at the beginning. Before you finish, always double check, does your answer make sense? Good luck on your homework.